Ukraine reports Russia has lost over 1 million troops since the start of the invasion. What is Moscow's response to that?
Well, there's been no official response from the Russian side to those claims. That actually the last time that the Russian authorities have revealed the number of the Russian irreversible losses in the so-called special military operation in Ukraine was in September 2022, almost 3 years ago. Back then, the Russian president said that number was about 6,000 Russian soldiers. And exactly a year ago, the Russian president has said that the ratio of the Russian irreversible losses and Ukrainian irreversible losses is 1 to 5, so that the assumption in Moscow is that Ukraine is losing 5 times more soldiers than Russia. And the understanding in Moscow is that Russia is helping the sanitary losses of the Russian military by supplying them with all the necessary medical help afterwards. And now we are actually hearing more and more about that. But also interesting numbers that have been quoted by the Russian media outlets that were saying that there was the UN Human Rights Commissioner's report, which was suggesting that the Ukrainian military have executed at least 26 Russian military who have been in prison in Ukraine ever since February 2022. So it is unclear what number Russia has lost in its special military operation in Ukraine, but the Russian authorities are trying to make it clear to the Russian population that those are much smaller and those are needed because of the goals of that operation that Moscow is leading in Ukraine.